Hello and welcome to Fusion Tech's first video on the new schedule. Let's get to it. Today is going to be a rumor mill because it's the end of the week and I only planned out 4 shows for a month and there's 5 weeks in a month. So we're just going to do a rumor mill today. We're just going to do new products next Sunday, next month. So let's get to this. iPhone 6s, let's go. Now the iPhone 6 was probably one of the most successful iPhones ever. It had a beautiful camera, an amazing screen, blazing performance, especially for what specs it had inside it. And it's been about 6 months to a year now, so it's time to release an upgrade. Now the specs of this iPhone are kind of amazing. Not amazing from an Android or Windows phone or anything else standpoint, but amazing from an Apple iPhone standpoint. The screen is 4.7 inches. Of course, they're going to have the 5.5-inch iPhone 6 Plus S, 6S Plus. My goodness, it's getting so long now. And then they have the iPhone 6S. Now, the iPhone 6S will, of course, have a 4.7-inch screen. Again, sub 1080p. Now this phone has a 12 megapixel camera. Everybody praised the iPhone 6 for its camera, but it was only 8 megapixels that it has been on since the iPhone 4. And yes, 8 megapixels is okay, but it's becoming outdated. You can't zoom in as much. The visuals were amazing, but this 6S is rumored to come with a 12 megapixel camera with 4K recording. This will be the first iPhone with 4K recording. Now this phone has 2 gigabytes of RAM with the Apple A8 chipset. That is the processor that Apple uses. 2 gigabytes of RAM is amazing because that was one of the problems with the iPhone 6. It only had 1 gig of RAM, which in 2014 and into 2015 is not enough. Now I know iOS has amazing memory management and all the apps take use of that, but 1 gigabyte is not good for multitasking. It's great for, just being in apps, but once you start switching apps and you go 5 apps back, it has to reload. So this 2 gigs of RAM will definitely help it out. And the A9 chipset will, of course, be an upgrade in performance. Now this one will also include an 1800 milliamp hour battery, which is lithium LiPo. It's different than lithium ion. It has a little bit of better battery technology, but not too much. But I'm glad Apple is at least trying, This battery capacity, especially for the screen, should be able to pull you through at least an entire day, but Apple is notorious for having amazing battery life. Well, if 2 days is amazing. Now, another cool thing about the new iPhones is that they're rumored to have Force Touch. Now, these Force Touch pads would be like the Apple Watch, holding extra info in them. Which is great because then it takes it off the user interface, you have more room on the interface. I don't know how it will work on such a big screen, but I'm sure Apple will figure it out. They're really good at software. Speaking about software, Apple is launching the iPhone 6s with iOS 9. iOS 9 has been in beta for a little while now. Now, of course, this iPhone will launch with normal things like the fingerprint sensor, Touch ID, and Apple Pay to allow you to use your cards at various locations. Thanks for watching this episode of Fusion Tech. If you liked it, give it a like. If you really, really liked it, then give it a subscribe. And also comment, what are your thoughts on the iPhone 6s? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it a good upgrade? Are you going to upgrade? Are you going to upgrade in 2 years? Are you going to upgrade right now? Just tell me in the comment section below. Thanks for watching this episode of Fusion Tech. Goodbye.